Hey, my name is Lord Onage, and welcome to my 2000 day hardcore world tour video. I literally just hit day 2000 yesterday, on stream, live on twitch.tv/Lord Onage, and Onage, the O is a 0. Yes, I'm going to plug. Please don't sue me, please. Anyways, I'm not your average hardcore streamer, or just hardcore player in general. I was a Hypixel main up until pretty much the fall of 2022, so like around August or July is when I made this world. I think I made it on July 7th, 2022. This is when I created the world and started streaming it on Twitch. And I played it on and off. I played it August through December. Then I started working, and then I took like 6 months off of streaming because I was saving up money to pursue content creation. And I've been streaming it consistently since end of June, about. So it's been about 3 months consistently streaming it. And yeah, we're on day 2000. Now you may be wondering, Lord, why the hell are you in a birch forest in the middle of nowhere? This is where I spawned. This is the spawn point. I spawned looking at a birch forest. Possibly one of the worst spawns you could ever have in a hardcore world. A birch forest. But enough of that, let's go ahead and fly towards the giant H in the sky, which signifies where my base is. But before that, we have to make a trip down memory lane. And we're going to be visiting a certain pillager outpost. If I can find it correctly without spamming the mini-map, that would be perfect. Let's see. I do tend to spam the mini-map a lot on stream, and it does get kind of annoying. I'm going to do it just once here, I promise. Okay, we're going the right way. You may have noticed that there was a pillager outpost on that map that was entirely covered in skulk. And that is because this is our skulk farming area. We kill pillagers for skulk if we need more. And so this was the very first pillager outpost, oh god, that I encountered, and I was in leather armor on day 1. I ran by and I was like, oh wow, that's cool, I should probably not be here anymore. Sir, would you please just not follow me? I'm trying to do a world tour video. I'd appreciate it if you just died for me. I'd appreciate if you just didn't shoot me. Thank you. Now, there were 2 allays in here, and that is why there are some birch planks here, is because there were 2 allays here. Would you please just let me do this in peace? Like, I would love to make this video without dealing with 10 million bald men trying to kill me. Anyways, there were some allays here, and I captured one of them, and I took it back with me. And I'm surprised I didn't see that village, but I said, okay, there's a village over there. That's cool. I'm going to keep going this way. And as you can see, this is where my base is. But that is not where I settled down first. There's a lot to unpack here. Once again, I'm not a pro builder. I watch a couple people's, other people's hardcore world tour videos, and they have some very nice builds. I don't exactly have that, unfortunately, but that's okay. Now it's starting to night already. I waited too long. Okay, so this is the first house in the hardcore world. I took over a villager's house because why would I build a house if I could just get a perfectly good one for free? And I lived in here. Crafting table was on the floor because, you know, space management, chests were here, everything was here. This is our first mine that happened to go through a little lake underground, and we got diamonds down there. And this is where our lay was held. Just don't pay that sign any attention, okay? Anyways, we had a lot of memories made here. On the very first day, I also made a villager breeder because what else you do on your first day? Go for diamonds? Pfft, no, you get villager trades, duh. And this is our, I guess we got some farmland here, our first tree farm, I guess, if you will. It's not really a tree farm, but you know, get to grow the really tall spruce trees like they're doing with Ponzel. Ponzel sucks. It's annoying. It's a cool block, but it's annoying. And our very first sugarcane farm. Yeah, that's pretty much the basics. That's how we started off. We had a couple near deaths here, like right about here. I was doing something and a creeper blew up, and I put up my shield and I nearly died. I may or may not flash the clip on screen, or screen, yes, but I don't know. Okay, my brain is just dead. This is our first, like, villager trades. This is where we're trying to get, like, the basic trades, like, Fortune 2. We couldn't get Fortune 3, it was too annoying. Fletcher for emeralds. You know, the same old thing. These guys were added later, I think. I don't exactly recall. There's a lot of things happen in this world, so it's hard to remember everything that happened. This is our very first villager trading hall. Please, I know, it's hideous. I'm sorry, okay? I'll get around to fixing it one day, okay? I just haven't moved these guys over here because it's just too much work. It's too much work to move, what, like 20 villagers over? No thank you. They could stay here for now. Unless it gets struck by lightning. Then we'll have an issue. But luckily that hasn't happened yet. And I'm moving on from there. we have this sheep. This sheep has a cool backstory. Well, not really. It's been stuck here since like day 100, and it literally has not moved. It's just eating the piece of grass whenever it regenerates, and it's just sitting here. Even though, you know, it could just take a little bit of fall damage and go explore this cave, it decides, you know what? This is my home now. Anyways, moving on from that, we have what I would call a cluster of farms and homes. So we have our second home right here, and this is where some of our pets are stored. And luckily, we have not lost any pets in the world yet. We have our Halloween mobs from last year, and it's almost spooky month again, so we're gonna be getting some more this October. And then we have our birds. We have Jobo Jiden and Big D. We also have our 69,420th piece of netherrack mined in the nether. Now you're probably wondering, Lord, why did you mine that many pieces of netherrack? You'll see. And then we have Albert, who, nothing more needs to be said. And then up top, I remember how I talked to you guys about the pillager outpost where I found the allays? There were 2 of them. That was the first one, Albert, and the other one flew away. And I ended up rediscovering him, like, I want to say day 1200-ish? I don't know exactly when, but we rediscovered him. He's not named, but we have him here. And then, of course, we have a very appropriate place for the dragon egg just on the floor. Yeah, this house was pretty fun to build. It's not that good compared to my current house, but yeah. And we also had, you know, our basement storage down here. This was before we had our current house. We had like just this entire wall was lined with chests. It was a mess. It was a freaking mess. And then over here is just random chests, dragon head. There's a lot of things to do. How do people do world tours in like 30 minutes? This is gonna take like 5 hours. Holy crap. So we have more crop farms, you know, the basic things, cow farm, which we don't use as we have golden carrots with villager trades. And this was our first, I guess you could say, automatic farm on the world. It's sugarcane, and I haven't emptied it because I don't need sugarcane by any means, unfortunately. And then we have this. This is a bamboo farm, and the bamboo gets picked up by the hoppers, and it powers a super smelter. It's not that super. It looks kind of funky, but yeah, it's great. It helps me smelt down ores or blocks when I go mining a lot. For a second there, I thought I had hit the start recording button or start streaming button on OBS. I was very scared. Of course, this is our creeper farm. The minecarts do have a high tendency to glitch out sometimes, probably because they take up multiple chunks of the world. Thank you, minecarts. There's supposed to be 3 of them, but I think the other one despawned or something. I don't know. There goes that one. There goes that one. And those should go back to picking up gunpowder. But I'm kind of going out of chronological order. Actually, no, I'm not. We built this thing, and if you're wondering why there's a sign up there, we have OCD spots in the world, and I have this thing called the Wheel of Misfortune, and every time it lands on an OCD spot, I have to remove it, and this one was a piece of tinted glass that was missing. There's some more annoying ones. I'll get to those later, but first I'll show you the iron farm. This was made before the gunpowder farm. It was like my first automatic, I guess, creature farm, because like we have crop. This one's creatures, yeah. And the iron golems get killed. There's a zombie right there. I think his name is Bobbert. I forget. But he goes around in a circle and he makes golem spawn. And the remains get pumped into here. And they get flown down here. And that is our most prized and favorite OCD spot where the signs are misplaced. And it pisses off my head moderator, Tis Rhino. And he does not like it. And it's very fun. And then down below here, we have a villager trading hall. We use it a lot, and just the last stream, I managed to clear out all of the iron. All these chests are filled with iron, and we had like over a double chest, or 2 double chests of iron blocks. So, yeah, that's been emptied. I think it's still pumping out iron. Is it going to the first? It goes in the first chest. I knew that. And then we have a bunch of flowers in case we need dye, or just decoration blocks, and yeah. We haven't emptied it because we don't really need them right now. But that's besides the point. Let's go up to the top. And we still got a little bit of time before we're at day 2001. So the next chronological build, I built this around, I want to say, day 400-ish. Like, basically after defeating the dragon, I decided, you know what? I need more XP. I'm poor. We need to get rich ASAP. And of course, like every reasonable person who barely has played their world for that long, you know, I probably had like 5-10 hours of playtime. No, not like 5 or 10 days of playtime, not even. Would you just not? Would you just please, just not, please. Just... You didn't die? Okay. Nope. I will not die fighting that gas. It's gonna blow up my perimeter, isn't it? I mean, what perimeter? I'm not near a perimeter at all. Don't you dare, ghast. We're good. All right, so over here was that project that I was talking about, and I kind of just accidentally spoiled by saying perimeter. Maybe I'll cut it out in editing. This is the perimeter, and oh, wait, hold up. Hold the phone. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Yeah, it's about I think it's like 150 block perimeter from each edge of the fortress. I think it's uneven on one side, but yeah, it's not done. I got lazy with the ceiling. I'm not gonna deny that. And I didn't really finish the walls. I just started slabbing things off because mining basalt, even with a beacon, it's a hassle. It's a hassle. And so we have a wither skeleton farm right there. As you can see, it's producing skeletons. And we also have a froglight farm. This froglight farm was stolen. I mean, borrowed by from either Get Railed or Gaming with Eric. I honestly forget the person's name, but if you're one of their viewers and you see the farm, you will probably recognize it. They were building it next to a giant like Blackstone Piglin city type of build. I think that's what it was. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, right now it's not spawning magma cubes, but if I flick this lever, hitbox, here we go. It'll pull up all the glowstones in like a little like, you know, square design, I guess, if you will. And yeah, it produces some frog lights. Obviously, I don't AFK it too often. I don't need frog lights too much. But while I'm here, I'm actually going to go ahead and utilize the skeleton farm to heal my elytra, which is at 69 durability. Nice. Let's get over here. Hello, little guys. Would you like to heal my elytra for me? I'd appreciate that. That's pretty good. We can use some more experience, please. Show the viewers why I spent like 2 months on this project. It's kind of sad because I made a better project that makes more XP in like a day, but we don't talk about that, okay? We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Just one more XP, please. Okay, one more XP, please. Okay, I missed it. There we go. And let's go back to the overworld. That's really all I have in the nether. I don't have like a nether hub or anything crazy like that. Although I would love to have one in the future. We'll see. I've got a lot of projects planned, like a gold farm. No. Please don't. I do not have a gold farm made even on day 2000, which is, I think, pretty bad. I should probably have one, but you know. Actually, you know what? While I'm in the nether, we're gonna do one more thing. Just completely disregard the nether highway. It is unnecessary. I just fly usually because I have infinite fireworks for my gunpowder farm. And yeah. So if we go over here, this will take us to our first like mega build of the world that I honestly didn't finish until a couple weeks ago because I got distracted and I let it sit for like 9 months or so, almost a year. You'll see. It's called the Book of Legends Temple. And it was a viewer redemption on my streams where you could, I think it was 5,000 or 2,500 channel points and you can get your name added to this build. And basically it's kind of like, it's supposed to be like an Aztec temple, kind of. It looks a lot better with shaders. I'm just going to pray that OBS doesn't die here. You know, but it should look pretty good. Please, okay, there we go. It looks kind of cool. It's meant to be like a ruined temple. The pathway kind of just fades away and everything's ruined, covered in vines, moss, you know, holes in the roof, that type of thing. I'm going to try to go through here with shaders, but usually OBS has an issue with it. I don't know why. Also, we're on day 2001. No, day 2000's over. I can't do the tour anymore. We're going to have to save it for next time. No, I'm kidding. This is the interior of the temple. I can see a little bit of lag in OBS. I'm making sure it's not too intense. That did not despawn yet, but this is the interior. It's supposed to be like, once again, a ruined temple. And the only reason there's lights is because some mobs don't spawn. We don't want mobs in here. And then down below, we have a giant pit, which is very hard to see with shaders on. But if we go down here, yep, we're good. This is where the viewers that redeemed the redemption, the channel play redemption, have their names embedded basically into the world. I don't have the custom armor stands plugin or mod, whatever it's called. I've seen other streamers use it. I've been meaning to add it, but I just haven't. And these are the 25 people who bought the book, or the redemption. I'm not going to name all the names. It's a lot to say at once, but here's all 25 of them in case you are interested in knowing. It's their Twitch names, not Minecraft names. People do change their names over time, though, so maybe not all of them are accurate. But hopefully, I know a friend not foes has changed, melee's has changed, but a couple of the other ones might be the same. I don't know anymore. But yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a temple-ish build, if you will. And why is there a torch up there, you might be asking? I don't know. I'm not very good at keeping track of things. I lose track of things way too easily. Come on, trident. Let's get out of here. And this is the top of the temple. I don't know if it was as visible earlier. But yeah, it's kind of like also on the top of a lone hill or a mountain in the middle of the jungle biome. That's why I selected it for this area. It just looks so much better. Like from afar, it looks beautiful like this. It just looks great. It's amazing. It's got some side decor as well. I didn't really show that when I walked over it immediately. And we don't talk about our history with ocelots. We just don't talk about our history with cats either, but especially with ocelots. So close to triple digits, but just not there yet. Anywho, that is the end of this tour over here. I do eventually plan on moving my house over to this. This is a gigantic, like, I wouldn't say continuous, but there's so many jungle biomes that like are snaking between each other to be a great place because I love the vibrant green of the grass. And I think I'm going to build a base there, either above ground, underground, or both. I don't know yet. The only bad part is, let me turn off shaders now, is that my gunpowder and all my other farms are at my main base. Don't mind all of the coordinate things. This is for netherite mining and for our portal back. Because, you know, once again, I get lost even with the minimap. So waypoints, you know, they save me a lot. They save me a lot of time. I know some streamers and, you know, YouTubers that do hardcore do not use waypoints or maps at all. Totally understand it. It's much more like legitimate like that. But yeah, let's get back to the overworld and continue with the tour. Alrighty, so I showed you guys the house and the farms here. So that Prismarine building is our new villager trading hall. I have not brought the librarians over as I finished this like just recently. But I also have started doing zombie curings as well. I've started, you know, attacking the villagers with zombies and curing them a little bit. It's a pretty cool looking building. It's not really populated yet. Only the left side and the right side are filled. The middle is not filled. Hello, zombie. Your name is Ads. Subscribe with Twitch Prime to avoid ads if you're watching this on Twitch or from Twitch. And these are all of our clerics, and these are all of our farmers, which I have cured. And I get the 1 emerald for 3 golden carrot trade, which is very nice. And then over here are basically our quartz henchmen. They give us free quartz. You know, mining for quartz is a hassle, but getting it for 1 emerald a pop, beautiful. Beautiful. It's amazing. Especially when that iron farm is constantly producing iron, and we can just trade it with all those villagers. It's beautiful. I guess I also left the second floor, I wouldn't say open air concept, but I left it open like that because I think it looks kind of cool with like archway. And yeah, this is the second layer, which once again does not have any inhabitants yet, but I would like to have some people in here eventually. And then moving on, oh god, okay, we're good. We have our current house. People call it the barn, the chapel, a cathedral, because it's shaped like a barn, unfortunately. But it looks really cool with shaders. Let's turn that on. Ooh, shiny indeed. But yeah, this has been our current base of operations. I would deem it complete. We have our shulkers unloading as well, once again, we emptied out the iron farm like I mentioned earlier. And we also went for dirt. And we also cleared up all the chests that were laying on the ground. So when I did a world tour, you guys wouldn't think I was a disorganized idiot. but I am. And the reason why I want to move my base, other than just settling in the vibrant jungle biome, is the fact that I am getting 35 frames in this house. Now, that may or may not be because there is a storage level. And behind each one of these rows of chests is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoppers. There are 5 rows of hoppers behind each and every row of chests. And we have this as our sorting area. And to be honest, there's 2 layers. And once again, each layer has 5 layers of hoppers, or 5 rows of hoppers. So you can do the math. There's a lot of hoppers in here. But anything that doesn't get sorted into these chests just flows into here. It's all random stuff like, you know, discs, banners, wooden planks. That should be sorted. Maybe we're full on stone. A stone cutter, you know, fire chargers. Just random stuff that has no place, basically. I would love to have a base where I can store more stuff. The only problem is if I have so much stuff it causes lag like this because of hoppers, it's not going to be good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And just a couple streams ago, we also got our first dog in the world. We tamed this dog around day 1900-ish, I want to say. 1980, 1970-ish. And he doesn't have a name yet. We haven't named the dog, but eventually we will name this dog something. And then I guess we can move on to over here. This is our sheep farm. There were like a lot more sheep here. There was like 10 of each, but then I killed them all because I wasn't really using them. We don't talk about that. This is our automatic wool farm. There's just one of each type of sheep, or one of each type of wool in here. And they get harvested once they eat the grass. The dispenser goes off. And there's a minecart picking up all the drops, and it's going around right now. And over here we have our bee farm. This one produces honeycomb, and the other one is supposed to produce honey bottles, but I learned the hard way that dispensers will fire off empty bottles when bees go in and out of the hives because of observers, so didn't really work as... Yep, there it goes. Oh, okay, that's loud. It did not go as planned. And of course we have our cherry blossom trees here. And like once again, I am highly disorganized. I apologize if you're watching this and going, oh my god, this dude does not know what he's doing. I apologize. Down here is an amethyst geode, which we don't farm often enough, but we kind of broke everything but the spawning blocks, and occasionally they'll drop down there when I break them, and they get pumped up here, which is pretty cool. I think it's empty. Yeah, I emptied it last time I was here. Let's get out of here. Oh, there we go. I'm good at this game, I swear. And then I guess up next, I'll show you guys our pets here, I guess, if you will. Once I updated the world to 1.20, I found some sniffer eggs and I hatched them here. I'm gonna make an actual enclosure for them eventually. I just had them here for safekeeping. And I also ran into skeleton horses around day 1800-ish. Purely on accident, I was like, oh my god, there's a skeleton horse over there. We gotta go get him. And I got him. I now have 4 skeleton horses. And we also, last stream, I decided, you know what? I found like 128 debris last stream. I was like, okay, let's go ahead and see how close we are to a netherite beacon. Turns out, we're not even a 10th of the way there, so... Stay tuned for day 5000 when I finally finish this, I hope. And the sun is setting once again. This world tour is taking so long. This is our flower farm. Each of these chests was packed to the brim with bone meal, and now we have over 10,000 of each flower type. We have 9 double chests filled with flowers. Now, why do I need 30,000 flowers? Why not? Why not is the better answer, or better question. Yes. And then over here is the farm that I get mocked for by viewers, specifically Fren. That's why I have a tool named... Oh god, we have so many custom tools, I think. Where is it? My farm makes 64 bone meal per stream. This was intended to be a bone meal farm until I learned that it takes 20 kelp to make a singular bone meal. And over the course of like 5 streams, it's made that many bone meal. It's not all I had hoped it would be. Let's just put it at that. And I got 2 more things to show you in the world. That is going to be the finale. I won't show you that yet. I will go ahead and show you something else as we fly into the... Not the sunset. Once again, I am disorganized. I think when I start playing again tomorrow's stream, I'm going to try and, you know, start doing more builds. I focused heavily on farms. I think it's time to start focusing on builds, but that's a loud car. But I need to focus on a gold farm because I have like no gold. I have used it all up, and you'll see why I've used it up. Also for the fact of all the netherite I've made. It does take quite a lot of gold to make netherite. I know I could just go into the nether and, you know, find gold ore and smelt it down, but it's more efficient to use a piglin farm. All right, where is it at? Over here. Oh, I should probably mention that I don't remember all the names of the people who made the farms that I use. None of these farms are my own design, other than the flower one, but that's really bad. This one I know because I made sure I wrote down the sign to know who it was by. It's by IanX04, and this is our Guardian farm, aka our highest source of XP. And it's pretty beautiful. The Guardians spawn down here. As they hop up, they go, oh no. I'm sorry I didn't sleep in preparation for the video. I'm sorry. Please, I have a family. I'm a family man. One more. Oh, here come the Guardians. That was not a full wave, but you can understand how good it can be. Let me go ahead and kill these guys real quickly so that you guys can see a full wave get unleashed. It's kind of hard to aim when they're all like right in front of the fence posts. Alright, the next wave should be absolutely massive. I would say give it a couple seconds. A lot of them are apparently dying in the nether and their drops are just getting spit out, which is kind of funny, but give it like 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Okay, wow, there they are. There they are. Yeah, it's a slightly powerful farm. Just ever so slightly. They're dying from entity cramming. Oh no, I'm so sorry guys. I'll end your death. I'll end your life sooner, I mean. There we go. Okay. A lot of XP, I'll take that. Repair the pickaxe, please. I can't build boats. We don't talk about that. We also don't talk about Lordy Pooh's tree chopper or... that one's not even named. Well, that's good. But we have redemptions that I recently added for naming things like tools and armor. My sword is... it's named Toe Slayer, thanks to, once again, my mod, Tis Rhino. And our armor is named... these were all named by Site Geo. Lordy's shirt, Lordy's pants, and Lordy's sockies. And the helmet was named by Toxic. It's tinfoil hat, because apparently I'm a conspiracy theorist or something like that. I don't know. I didn't choose a name. Can't believe my sword was named a Toe Slayer. For the rest of the world, until I die, the sword is going to be named Toe Slayer. I don't have plans to make another sword when this one's already maxed out. Like, why would I make another one? It's got all the enchants I could ever need. But let's make our way back to the last part of the build. The world that is worth mentioning. Well, actually, there's 2 things. I forgot there's 2 more. I think there's only 2 more. Let me just double check. Well, I guess there's the entire mountain we're starting to flatten for dirt, but we don't talk about that. There is one more farm that I completely forgot that we also made in the world, which is our squid farm. Now, unfortunately, I did not know that in 1.13 they changed the way squid spawn. So you can't just, like, you know, put water down in a plains biome at Y40 or something, or Y60, and squids will spawn. No. They only spawn in river biomes now. So basically, I spent 3 hours on stream making this really cool, nice-looking squid farm. Like, I even detailed the walls, added minecarts underneath, you know, the whole fancy thing, and no squid spawn here. And over here is where the actual squid farm is. We drained a river and we started placing it with dirt, or filling it with dirt. And we now have an automatic squid farm, which occasionally spawns salmon. So, salmon farm? Yes. And I will cover this in a moment. Okay, that is the grand finale, but you can't look at it right now. That's not fair. It's illegal. I just remembered one thing, though. We were going on a trip exploring the world, and we actually managed to find the world's rarest mob thus far, and that is a baby zombie in full iron armor, half enchanted. I gave it a firework just to be sure it wouldn't despawn, and I'm pretty sure I named it Bobby, because, like, or Bobbert. Probably Bobby. Bobby the zombie. Yeah, it was Bobby the zombie. So that dude's secure in here. And I guess I'll finally move on to the last part of the world that's important. And this is... I call it the Mega Build, or the Giga Build, but I don't really have, like, a specific name for it. But to put a long story short, it's essentially the build that I use to show my appreciation to my top supporters on my Twitch channel. And here I feature the people that have gifted the most subs, the people that have cheered the most, and the people that have been subscribed for the most amount of months. So we'll go ahead and turn on shaders. Hopefully, once again, it doesn't lag. I'm not streaming, so it should be less stressful on OBS, but we'll see. This is our little entrance here. And that's a ship. It's dropping prime. So, oh my, really? I just started touring the beautiful part of the world, and you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it for the viewers that are trying to watch us on the tube. Come on now. There we go. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Start the mini-map for this. This is the mega build, and it's pretty naturistic. There's a lot of cool waterfalls, you know, water pouring, physics, things of that sort. And yeah, I might flash some replay mods to max on there. I might not. I don't have replay mod for 1.20, but as you can see, I spent a lot of time in here. I got made fun of for the shape of the lake. We don't talk about that. And this is the giant waterfall, which has some portals behind it, and the giant purple banners are to signify Twitch. Because this is a Twitch streamed world. I don't really have a YouTube series on it, sadly. This is the first video I'm making on it. Oh my god. Oh my god, sorry. Unless you include YouTube Shorts, which I don't think counts. And then over on this side, we have Villager number 1, Villager number 2. And this is the platform for the top gifters on the channel. Our top supporter for right now is a Rhino. Number 2 is going to be Goose. Number 3 is Josh. And then 4, sorry, that's 5. 5 is Cutout Flower. 4 is Observer. And then 6 is Taco. 7 is Rage. 8 is Toxic. 9 is Quack. And 10 is Aspect. And this is our overall. So this is for the entire duration of the channel's history, not just for the hardcore world. And I'll get a better angle on that for you guys right here. Get a better angle. Last firework. It's kind of meant to look like a really cool looking pillager. I made this myself. I think it looks pretty nice. This entire build was essentially free-handed. I went on vacation one day and I was like, you know what? We need to add something really cool to the world before we hit day 2000. I was like, you know what? Let's build this. Let's build a mega build and add to the world. And I'm not upset with this. My little sketch turned into something really beautiful. And over here we have a random water fountain because we had to take up space somehow. All these trees are hand-built, custom stuff, you know, all that. And then this is our monthly leaderboard. So every single month I am keeping track of our top 10 gifters and cheerers. So right now our top gifter for the month is Rhino. Number 2 is Leon. Toxic, Alex, Sans, Aspect, Mary, and Departy are numbers 3 to 8. And I have the August book right here. And this is it for August. And right now I think this is up to date. Let me double check with OBS. This is up to date. Okay, we're up to date on that. And on the other side, oh, sunrise, beautiful. We have the, oh boy, tall grass. We have the cheering side. This is for top cheerers on the channel. Our top cheerer at the moment, I believe, is Observer. Yes, Observer Live. Number 2 is Number 2 is Toxic. Number 3 is Tis Rhino. Number 4 is Tis Right. That's. I'll fix that after. You know what? Let me just do it right now. I can pull up Twitch and see who number 4 is. That is incorrect. My bad. Oh my gosh. I thought I was prepared. Top cheerers. Number 4 is going to be Cuddle Flower. Who's number 5? Okay, that's big. Okay, that's right. Number 4 should be Cuddle Flower, not Rhino twice. He did not have a second account named Tis Rhino and claim number 4 with that. There we go. That is now up to date and should be good. Number 6 is Josh or not. Number 7 is JoJo, aka Chaos Ale. I call him that because of Bed Wars streams. That's... I just closed the tab. I just... Oh, what have I done to myself? I'm making this world tour even longer than it has to be. Where is it? Here it is. Right, I'm pretty sure it's Mio de Prairie, because number 9 is Quack, but Quack is Tis and Rhino, in case you were unaware. Let me double check once again, because I don't want to be wrong, make a mistake here. Yeah, number 8 is Mio de Prairie. Okay. So we go ahead. I think I can just copy this, paste it. Yes, I can. There we go. So number 8 is Mio de Prairie, number 9 is Tis and Rhino, and 10 is Specker's Josh. If you're wondering why I'm always getting these wrong, when I stream, I'm usually not flustered, but I'm always nervous and I talk fast and I forget things, and Oh yeah, I forgot that apparently. This is our top 10 cheerers for the month. Toxic, Rhino, and Icy had a crazy bit war a couple of days ago, and you can now see the final results of that. TJ Money Cooks is 4, Haig is 5, Friend is 6, Departy 7, Penny is 8. Oh my god. Andrew is 9, and 10 is Tissant Rhino. Tissant Rhino and Tiss Rhino are not the same person. I should probably mention that. And let me make sure this is up to date. No, it's not up to date. No, Departy is number 5 now. Okay, let me go ahead and correct that. I know I'm correcting this on the World Tour, which is kind of funky. Also, I'm just now remembering I promised my viewers, and I think I have to fight 3 withers for this World Tour. So let me just look what I wrote down. 3 withers, fix an OCD spot, and burn 20 diamonds. Great. That is what I have to do for hitting a sub goal. In this world, I do sacrifice things for sub goals because I think it's worth it to sacrifice something like that. Yes. That's not how you spell Haig. Or how I spell not. Wait, it should be no Thag. No Thag, not Haig. That's beautiful. Anyways, number 6 is now Friend. Sorry, 7. 1160. Alright, that is now up to date. And this is where the World Tour ends. But I'm going to do what I promised the viewers. And I'm going to go ahead and fight those withers. And burn 20 diamonds. And fix an OCD spot. I'm going to turn off shares so I crash. Oh my god. Make sure OBS is fine. I don't know if OBS caught that all without lagging. If it lagged, I'll do something about it. We'll see. Alright, so we need to fight 3 withers. We need 9 skulls. There we go. We need the soul sand, which is no longer in that chest, even though it was previously. Crap. Well, we need to get the diamonds anyways. Alright, let's get the diamonds. And then we'll fix an OCD spot in the world. The one I'm going to fix is the one on top of the trading hall. You probably didn't see it, but I know exactly where it is. Here's our soul sand. Got our gapples in case the withers, destroy us. And we need the quartz blocks. Do we have smooth quartz? No, we don't. Okay, that's not smooth quartz. We need smooth quartz. That's what the ceiling is composed of. Let me see if there's any in here. Maybe. If there's not. Oh, here's some. Perfect. Let's go up here. And once again, for day 3000, the World Tour, I'm going to do my very best to make the world not as crowded as this. I'm probably going to move my base, move my farms, make new farms elsewhere. I really don't want to recreate the gunpowder farm. That takes a long time, but if I have to, I'll do what I have to. Let me grab my 20 diamonds. All right, 20. Let's go up here. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying this World Tour or you think I'm a funny person, feel free to join the stream. The link will be in the description if you want to catch me playing Hardcore Minecraft live. I stream it at least 3 or 4 days a week. Sometimes I stream modded. It really depends on the week or what I'm feeling. Obviously, this last week, it was all hardcore because I really wanted to hit day 2000. And I wanted this video to go out in October because I have a lot of videos planned. So also, subscribe. It's free. And this is, if you're wondering what this is, I forgot to cover this earlier. This is our chicken farm, aka our wither rose farm. Whenever we want wither roses, we just go down here and we connect this and we spam baby chickens down here. Now, obviously, I haven't done this in preparation for this moment of killing 3 withers, but that's okay. We don't need wither roses. We already have a double chest full of them. Let's go ahead and kill a wither, or 3 actually. My bad. I know what I'm doing. This hole was not this deep when I first started. The withers, of course, have just slowly weathered away and chipped away at it, so it's much deeper than it was when I first made the spot. Let's put the first wither here. I'm not gonna fight all 3 at once. I'm not a madman. Do I have my bow and do I have arrows? I do. Okay, we're good. Let's get over here. Fight this bald wither. Gap up early. Put the sword over here. It's gonna hurt a little bit here. Oh, he get damage. Sick. Okay, we need to kill him before he starts flying upwards like that. Because that's not good. When I hit him, he's gonna get pissed at me. He's try to kill me. Now he's pissed. Now he's really pissed. If I play the chicken strat, I could kill the wither by trapping him in bedrock. I will do that eventually, but for now, it's more fun to fight him like this. Especially when he doesn't really scare me. And I need wither roses for farms, potentially. He might be a little bit scary. He might be a little bit scary. He might... Oh, I found a hole. Imagine I lost the world by doing this. I'm gonna be so upset if I do. Hello, Wither man. Come down here and fight me. Come down here and fight me. I'm on fire somehow. How did the Wither produce fire? I don't know. It was my own arrow that probably hit me, I'm guessing. Alright, one Wither is down. That was a very violent death, but that is what you deserved for being bald and trying to kill me like that. Let's go ahead and just let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and spawn the next one, because what could possibly go wrong? 1, 2, and 3. Take a little trip into our secret tunnel here, because we're scared of the Wither, because he does a lot of damage. And we're still on Wither for another 17 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and chunk the apple early. Come here, Wither man. Luckily this bow is maxed out, so I know I'm doing serious damage to him every single time I hit him. Take cover already, because we're still withered from the last Wither. And yeah. How long are we at? We're at the 40-ish minute mark. And to be fair, the first few minutes were just me talking and getting ready. No, not popping a totem like this. Not like this. Not during the world tour, please. I'd appreciate that, Wither man. Die to Toe Slayer! That honestly could have been bad. It still is a pretty bad situation right now because he's eating up the breaking up the tough on me. Okay, this time we're gonna wait for the Wither to subside, because that was a little bit more dangerous than I would like to deal with. I am not comfortable with that happening again. I'm gonna go ahead and repair my tunnel that I had here. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret tunnel. It's not really a secret tunnel, but secret tunnel. Wither is still going hard. Great. Alright, this should be somewhat safe for the time being. Where are my carrots at? Please give me this before I get slaughtered. 3 and 2 and a 1. Oh, that's not where it goes. Yeah, I really need to start fighting the Withers in a more chicken fashion by putting them in bedrock, because I'm going to end up dying all these times. I swear it's going to happen to me. Honestly, I don't want to lose the world. I'm trying to persist and survive as much as I possibly can. And I'm thinking for this video, it's probably going to be uncut. I would love to edit it, but 40 minutes of raw footage of just me going around the world, I think most of it was pretty good. I know what I said. I don't think I said anything dumb. I did stutter. I'm not going to cut out my stutters. I stutter all the time. Frick. Come here, Wither. Come here, Wither. Your name rhymes with hither. Come hither, Wither. 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 We're good. This is why I carry capitals on me, and also why I need a gold farm, because I have no gold right now. Alrighty, 3 Withers down the drain. That puts us up to like probably 20 Withers killed, I think. Over 20? Over 20. Over 20 for sure. We've got at least a couple beacons out in the world right now. I'm gonna check though. Mobs, Withers. That puts us at 26 Withers murdered. Let's go. But yeah, that was fun. Pretty fun. Well, thank you guys for watching the world tour. I should probably do the outro when I'm not withering to death. You know, that'd be, you know, more optimal for the viewer. But you know, okay, am I actually gonna die from this? No. Okay, we're good. Do not want to fly with an elytra while I'm on that low of a house. Okay, there we go. We're good. That firework did not. Okay, there we go. And yeah, let's end right over here. This is where I ended the stream where I did 2,000 days, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my world tour. I'm gonna make sure that 3,000 days is much better. Obviously, this stuff probably won't get included. I'll include things that I added between days, maybe. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now, given I don't die, because I'm very dumb. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn on the shaders. And I'll see you guys in my future videos or on twitch.tv/LordOwnage. And until then, have a great day, and have some blindness on your way out of the video. Have some blindness. There you go. Hopefully you weren't in a dark room, because now you're blind. Anyways, goodbye. That's the end.